Someone took care of him.
This world is actually quite convenient.
Back for more trading, soldier?
I gotta find him before it's too late. I rode over as fast. So far, ain't. I owe you, stranger. Come on, let's get to searching. Now remember, be on your guard. This ain't your run-of-the-mill totem we're dealing with. It's a living totem. Them fellas over yonder look mighty suspicious. What are they up to? That's the totem! I'd recognize that half-buried mug anywhere.
Hey! This is our giant head! Anyone other than the Kree who tries to approach it will answer to us.
Y'all best step aside. That thing is more trouble than you can imagine.
Don't say I didn't warn you. I've been itching for a good fight.
Come on, compadre. Let's take these warmongers down a peg.
Ha! Turns out, camping out by the head, picking fights with outsiders that came near was a good idea. Guess I owe Kravlar that sandwich.
These fellas seem prepared to go all out for the totem. He must have used some kind of mind-controlling powers.
Hey! I came as soon as I heard. Fighting at the old head? I'm in!
We gotta keep whittling down the totem's army. Figure that's the last of them. Now we can finally take care of the totem himself. Hold up. This is just the head of them floating Kree statues, ain't it? Well, this is...
Red Wolf has been expecting you, Pilgrim. You are a friend of the Rawhide Kid, are you? You must listen to... Then it is settled. Speak with the townsfolk and take heed their words, for in them will lie the path to the totem.
There's a real peculiar type spending most his days at the saloon of late. Tall fella, wears a big coat all the time. Reckon there's only one reason person wear a coat that big. Something to hide. Or 'cause he's cold. So, two reasons, I guess. We got ourselves a real curly wolf here.
Saw someone real strange coming out the sheriff's office the other day. Big face, little arms, little legs, floating chair. Said he was the sheriff now. I tell you, it takes all kinds.
Who ever heard of a two-gun kid with only one gun?
Been hearing some unusual noises at night since all these new places sprouted up. I'll be trying to sleep, and suddenly I'll hear a little voice telling me to fight something called a hexagon. Oof.
Looks like that voodoo wall surrounding King's Tower disappeared. If anyone's looking to go up there and clean his plow, now'd be the time to do it. There's a real weirdo walking around town lately, supposedly looking for some sort of evil fishing pole. Heard he got into some business with them Cree fellas down by the border over a giant head. I mean, I ain't gotta tell you that that ain't regular.
Have you learned anything of the totem? So, what's the saloon? If we knew who occupied the large coat, this information could be useful. Do you have more? That does sound unusual, but it does not shed any light on the totem or his whereabouts. I believe he's referring to Modoc's brief role as the town sheriff, rather than anything regarding the totem. I think that person is referring to the Rawhide Kid, though it is troubling that this is the reputation he's garnered for himself.
Crane working. Sounded like he found some. Reckon there's something in the water lately, as I could have sworn I saw this big pole with a face on it walking around the other day. And it gets stranger. Soon as he noticed I'd seen him, he put on this big old coat and scurried off. I wonder where he went to.
Did you learn of anything else? That indeed sounds like the totem. We need only to learn of where he goes. It would appear we, of course.
Something tells me that story doesn't end here. Let's wrap this saga up in a Gwenpool Mission.
You have done much for Rawhide and myself. As soon as he returns, the two of us will go after the totem.
Oh, the circus was in town? Guess that explains all the kooky.
Howdy, partners! Saddle up, cause I'm fired up and ready to take you through on another one of my special missions. This one's going to take you way back to the Old West. Bad guys' faces swollen, keep them pink bricks rolling, Gwenpool! Rawhide Kid and his longtime brother-in-arms, Red Wolf, have received news that an old foe is back in town, the living totem. Our heroes head into town. Spurred on by the townsfolk, they are steered to the saloon. Come on, you varmints! That was 2 cowboy puns right there! Inside the saloon, our boys find the living totem hard at work. Completing a death ray? Forging a metal army? No. Rehearsing in his one alien show. Humans are mean and should just be conquered already. Dinner theater? Will these villains stop at nothing? How exactly do you go about defeating a giant indestructible alien totem pole? I'm not going to be much help as I haven't read this stuff. Lucky for you youngins, the Kid and Red Wolf's gonna learn us how. This town ain't big enough for the 3 of them. Yeehaw!
All right. This darn totem has got to be around here somewhere.
Look, Rawhide. Over there.
Put him up, totem. You ain't fooling no one round these parts. Well, that's one suspect down, I guess. No way living totem would have gone down that easy.
I hope we don't have to pay for that damage.
Don't worry about it, Wolfie. Word travels fast, and that word is that you don't mess with the Rawhide Kid. Listen, buddy, I don't know how you escaped, but you need to get back in that hole you crawled out of, or you'll have us to deal with. Nothing to say, huh? Ain't nobody buying this statue act of yours, least of all me. I know who you are.
Rawhide,
Pipe down, Wolfie. I know what I'm doing here.
I believe this may be a normal toad.
I think I saw it move. Stand back!
Look out! It's heading right for us.
Mighty clever of you putting that decoy over there. I challenge you to a quick draw. Your move, creep.
Are you serious? Careful now, Rawhide. You don't want to get a splinter. Look out! It's heading right for us.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing your entertainment for tonight, performing its very own One Totem stage show, the one, the only. Please put your hands together for the living totem. I wandered lonely as a totem pole that crashed, was lost, and then was set upon by raging beasts, the horrid race of men. And now I must ask you, totem or not totem? That is the question.
Shouldn't have come back here, Totem. Your evil-doing days are at an end.
Who dares interrupt my performance? Why can't you just leave me alone? Get me out of here!
I'm all over this game. At what point do I stop being a cameo and start being a star? Excelsior!
Rawhide, look! It's working. He's slipping on the water.
Yeah! We've got you now, Totem!
You cannot stop theater.
You got him to slip up on water? That's it? Jeez, some bad dude, huh? No wonder he's not up there with the big villains like Kang and Thanos. Turns out this poor sap never wanted to be on Earth anyway. He crash-landed here in the Old West, and the first people he met buried him underground. Typical, huh? All he really wants is to get home, and the theater group was just a way of him raising money to build a spaceship. Not sure he'd have raised that much cash on stage. His acting is a bit wooden. Get it? I made it funny. Red Wolf suggests that maybe Totem can hitch a ride with some other friendly space travelers. He won't have to look far to find some, what with things being so messed up around here. Can't seem to throw a rock right now and not hit an alien. Heck, the Guardians of the Galaxy would take him. They've already got Groot, so they're no strangers to wooden space dudes. Hasta luego!
Excelsior!